Welcome to 10 crazy details hidden in the design of Origin M80. We have some crazy attention to details, some glitches, some broken things, dangling feet, yep, and something which is categorically unique to M80, something we haven't seen in any other Star Citizen ship, I think. There's also my hand-drawn artwork that I'm sharing with this video. We will talk about that after the video. But let's enjoy a cinematic intro that Origin M80 totally deserves. You can fold away the weapons on the Origin M80. What I've learned from the Origin M80 design review video is that a lot of people really don't like the weapons on the M80, the way they stick out on the smooth body of the ship. And when I pointed in the video that you can simply fold them away if you want it, I think I wasn't very clear about it because a number of people asked, hold on, how do you fold them away? So I think I didn't say the keybind clearly. The keybind is P for Papa. If you press P on your ship, the weapons will fold away. And may I say, what a beautiful opening and closing animation for those doors. That is crazy beautiful. I should have talked more about this in the design review. Also, the rear weapons twitch a little bit when you do this. They also kind of snuck in a little bit. Number of you even wanted the rear weapons to fold away as well. Yes, definitely. I think there should be an option to fold away all the weapons and leave a very sleek and clean M80 to fly. In my M80 ship design review, I talked about these red thingies under the ship and I asked, like, what are they? Does anybody know? And lo and behold, the concept artist of the Origin M80, Jacob, himself came into the comments and explained what those things are. So those red things, they are the countermeasures of the M80, the flares and noise. That's what that bottom red section is, and now it makes total sense. And now I'm looking at all of the ships and trying to find, hold on, where are they on this ship? It's like discovering all the existing ships with a new set of classes. So thank you for sharing that knowledge and some really cool tidbits about the design, and that was a beautiful look into the internal workings of CIG's ship design team. And thank you so much for doing that, Jacob. Appreciate that. Okay, this very cool design detail actually comes from my dupe, the person who does these extremely beautiful piloting in the flight showcases. There's a strip that runs from the floor to the open close button on the port side of the wall. It looks really weird and it stands out a lot from the rest of the design. But we think they did it specifically so that we don't get confused. There are way too many buttons next to the open close panel, and maybe the designers thought, yeah, we need to make this obvious that this is where the open close button is. But once you know where it is, this stripe, it sticks out. It doesn't look good. I mean, we will get confused maybe once or twice trying to find the panel, but once we have found the panel, we don't need this line. And once you see this line, you can't unsee it. And now, if you didn't know about this, I've damaged you forever. Now you won't be able to unsee it. Can we please remove it, CIG? When you open the Origin M80 to enter the ship and the stairs come down, there is a very cool Origin logo which is projected on the floor in front of the stairs. In real life, some cars do that. Sometimes it looks very cool, sometimes it looks very gimmicky, but it kind of goes okay with the Origin, I think. It certainly is sort of different and not expected from a military ship. But then again, Origin is a luxury brand and they like doing things in an outlandish way. More than anything, I would like to see this on the 600i. 400i definitely. Maybe they should be part of the I series of the Origin ships, not the military M series. That's my personal opinion. Now here is something quirky about this logo projection. When the Origin M80 was released at the DefenseCon 2956, the logo that projected on the ground wasn't this extra bright blue colored logo. It was quite faded and it had a white font. I didn't record any video at that time, but I have these two screenshots and I hope you can see what I'm talking about. You can barely see the logo on these screenshots. These are from the DefenseCon. Nothing weird about this change, it's just they changed it later. And I'm going to ruin this logo for you now. This Origin logo is not aligned with the stairs. It's crooked. Can you see it? Oh, this gets me. This really bothers me. I'm sure this is an easy fix. Please fix it. You can get on the roof of Origin M80. Now, this might not be something that you wanted to do or you were not even looking into this, but since the Aurora Mark II came up with its canopy pull-up to get onto the roof, I try to get onto the roof of every single ship. Now, Origin M80 doesn't have anything cool as the Aurora Mark II, but you can very easily get to the roof. All you gotta do is go to the rear and jump on this extended flap of the thrusters, and from here, you can easily make your way to the roof. However, Origin M80 is quite a sleek ship and very slippery, so if you try to walk on the canopy, you might actually slip. Or maybe I've been polishing my Origin too much. I don't know. Am I wearing Michael Jackson shoes? How good is that movie? I really enjoyed that movie. I have a thing for ship landing gears, and the M80's landing gear is quite posh. Origin is known for doing wheel landing gears. However, the landing gears, all 8 tires, they don't move. They're stationary. They don't animate. So if you're doing a runaway landing, the tires won't animate for you. They're just gonna stay stationary. Every time you're doing a running landing, you're putting spots on your tires. So don't complain when you get a blowout on your tires on the M80. The slime light on the top of the Origin M80's canopy, or maybe it's the anti-collision light. This light, if you look closely, it is not connected to the body of the ship. It's hovering in space. Is this an oversight? Or is this some kind of a hover tech from Consolidated Outlets? Or is this Xi'an technology that Origin's been delving into during the Alien Week? Whatever it is, this blinding light on the canopy is disconnected from the main body of the ship, and you can look at the innards of the ship if you look closely enough. There were so many comments about the lighting of the M80 on my M80 design review video. Oh, I didn't realize how many of you absolutely hated the RGB lighting that the M80 comes with. And I didn't talk about this in the video, but right now Star Citizen is going through a really weird phase where the interior lighting is wrong. So most of the ships come with 3 different lighting setups. There is the default setup, which is your very generic white lighting. Then there is the auxiliary lighting, and there is the emergency lighting. But default M80's lighting is set to emergency lighting, so you need to change that. Maybe that bug has also something to do with why our characters get frozen inside M80. Be warned though, if you claim your ship, or if your ship gets destroyed and you call it back, the lighting will get reset. So you will again have to go and change the lighting. We love the stairs of the Origin M80. They are super cool. However, my son, Jung Planga, found something really cool and he pointed it to me. Okay, so if you have a passenger in your M80 and they are sitting on the bed and you open the stairs, their feet will be dangling in the air. It looks really funny. It looks very, very uncomfortable position to be in. My son finds the weirdest things in the ships. This one really gave me a chuckle when he told me about it and when I looked at him. So I don't know if the designers even knew that this happens. But yes, it does. You literally have your legs dangling in the air. Come on, Origin. And here are some more experiments by my son with those dangling feet. This one we call Kachameka. The ray gun slide. And this one, oi oi oi. The canopy on the M80. This canopy is sleek, very cool, but have you noticed it doesn't join the rest of the body in a smooth fashion? It's slightly serrated at the bottom. They're kind of separated. I do like this. Initially I thought even 100i had it, but then I went back and checked it out. No, 100i doesn't have this. This is quite unique to M80. Also notice these filthy textures on the canopy. That is something CIG loves to do. You can find these filthy textures, these fingerprints, these trails of a cloth wipe on your ASOP terminal. You can find them on a lot of other different ships, but nothing beats that handprint on the Wolf though. That is still the best. I need to clean my Origin M80. I have a little suggestion though. When you first claim your ship or when you first buy your ship, it should be spec clean. And depending upon how much you use that ship in the game, it should start getting filthy. That will make the immersion even greater. And I'm pretty sure they can easily do this. Again, related with the canopy, and I might be wrong about this. And if I'm wrong, definitely point it out. But what I think, that M80 is the only ship in Star Citizen with opaque canopy. You can't see through its canopy. It's completely black. Every other ship that I've flown in Star Citizen, you can see through the canopy from the outside. Not on an M80. It's completely dark. I mean, this is very new for a ship, and because of that, I think you should only fly the M80 with the Odyssey 2 Obsidian helmet. That's one awesome helmet. I love that helmet so much that I did a whole machinima, a horror machinima, and my character wearing the Obsidian 2 helmet, he was the main character in that. I won an MVP from CIG for this machinima. Here's a little bit more shameless promotion. Go watch it now. Here's a bonus one. Not really a crazy thing, but I asked you guys in the M80's ship design review that which weapons you think would look the best on the M80, as the Gildrine and the Rhinos don't really go well with the sleek look of the M80. I have to say, if the alien tech was not a bar, the suggestion by Yumemaru, Singe 3. Oh, can you imagine putting this amazing looking weapon on the M80? If looks could kill, right? Too bad that's the alien tech, it's proprietary, we can't use it on human ships. But talking about a human manufactured weaponry, how about Heline's suggestion of the Model XJ3? The Model XJ3, this is made for Origin. Can you see the Origin design language right there? That should be Origin proprietary weapon. But too bad it's not available in size 4 and size 5. So many good looking weapons are not available in size 4 and size 5. Another great looking ship weapons not available in size 4 and 5, the NDB-30s, suggested by Homernator. Slightly different from the Origin look, but these will still look killer on the M80. Now there were a lot of other suggestions for the Omsky cannons, the M6As, the M7As, but then I went ahead and tried the 84Bs and the 85Bs. That's already an improvement. Thank you, Bearing. But have a look at the light strike. How good is this looking? Guys, I can't go back to the Gildrines or Rhinos. I've been spoiled. I've seen the light I can't go back. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for these suggestions. I enjoyed looking at all the amazing weapons we have in Star Citizen, and sad at the same time why so many of them are not available in size 4 and 5. I also would like to send a human delegation to our alien overlords to make their alien ship weaponry available for us humble humans, please. And now for the artwork. The Hulby artwork was pending, and some of you have been asking me about it. Here it is, Misk Hulby, for all your downloading pleasure. I'm sharing 60 of these files as always on my Ko-fi. Go ahead and grab them, and all those amazing art lovers who have been supporting me on my Ko-fi, well, you are now captured in the Hulby artwork. You're part of the artwork. That's my thank you to you. Thank you for that. And that's it. Alright, if you like these kind of videos, do subscribe. And tell me in the comments, do you know anything funny, weird, broken, or crazy detail in any of the Star Citizen ships that you fly? I want to do one of these videos about every single ship in the game. So let's start building a database. Let's talk about it. Hashtag who's LensNation anyway? Use my hashtag code on CIG's website and get nothing.